Congratulations on a big win tonight, man.
Thanks, man.
So I made a joke during the broadcast about how whenever down the stretch you had those 2 free throws, how I was super hyped, but I didn't want to be you. What did it feel like being out there, being down 1, needing 1 for sure to tie it? But what did it feel like being in that moment?
I mean, I was kind of nervous, but I normally, I think I shoot pretty well under pressure, so I was just kind of focused on just making it. I wasn't really too worried about it. If you had to pick someone else on the team, I wouldn't want to shoot it, but,
But, hey, you were there.
Yeah, we'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, you had to do it. Was it a big sigh of relief after you got the first one to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, because then after that, it's like, at least it couldn't be horrible.
Yeah.
So, I've gotten a chance to talk to the other seniors this year. I was really excited to talk to you. I'm going to talk to your brother after you go back to the locker room. But what has it been like getting to play with this group of guys this year, and what makes this year special?
I think what makes this year special is we have a bunch of skilled guys along with a bunch of the seniors. I think are the 5 seniors I think are some of the smartest players I've played with along with the 3 sophomores who are just really skilled, could always get a bucket. Like, I may not go every game scoring 14 points or something like that tonight, but it's just I feel like there's always somebody you can fall back onto. I might not have a good game, but someone's going to have a good game. So it's always nice you can always count on somebody on our team.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely one of the deeper Dutchman teams that I can think of in memory, for sure. Obviously, you guys now improved to 5-1 in the conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the last time that's been done by a Dutchman basketball team, but it's been a really, really long time. What has it been like having so much success in the Four Rivers Conference this year?
It's just nice. It was one of the goals I really wanted because I knew a lot of the other teams, they weren't as skilled as they were the past year, so I knew we could have done really well. And I'm just happy that we're playing really well and winning games this year, especially against our conference.
Absolutely. And then, down the stretch, I made mention of it. I think I wore these guys out saying it over and over again tonight. But, as you march towards districts, these are the kind of games that you want to play in, these high-intense games. You want to have those moments so before you get to districts, when that happens, you're ready for it. How ready is this squad for districts?
I think we're ready. We have played countless games like Dixon, Fatima, St. James, Union back in the Borgia tournament. We've been down by 10 at sometimes, and we've had to come back really close, and we've been able to come back. And even like games like Fatima and Dixon, we've been able to keep calm under pressure and play really well. So I think we're pretty ready.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I see Coach Van Leer. He's heading back to the locker room right now, so I'm going to let you go back, be with your team. Whenever you guys are done in there, if you could send me your brother, I'll get a chat with him. Congratulations, Eli. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, man.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am now here with Brandon Graham. Brandon.
Let's go, Mr. T.
Pretty good. Congratulations on an exciting game.
Thank you.
What was that like from down on the floor tonight?
It was a lot of mixed emotions, happy one moment and then the next moment a little scared. But
yeah. So during the course of a game, how do you deal with that roller coaster of emotions? How do you stay focused?
Well, you just have to focus on what we practiced for during the preparation we did before the game, and you just have to stick to that.
Absolutely. I've bragged on you quite a lot in the broadcast the last couple a couple things here. Your free throw shooting ability. Looks like your coach is looking for you. What do you say?
Oh, I said don't be stuttering.
Oh, don't be stuttering.
He's trying to mess me up here.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I've been bragging on you the last few games about your free throw shooting ability, and also you've had a lot of big blocks down in the paint the last few games. How has your game developed over the course of the time of you being in high school?
Well, I'd say I'm definitely more confident than when I was when I was a lower classman. I was freshman and sophomore, and I'm also bigger and stronger, so I feel like I can compete better with the other bigger and stronger guys on the other team. So I'd say it's grown as my physical abilities.
Absolutely. I think, and I made mention of this before, Eli came up here. I think both of you guys have just grown so much since your freshman. You look like totally different basketball players. I think confidence is a huge part of it. I was making a comment about your free throw shooting ability, and I wanted to say, if you were there instead of your brother, would you hit both of those free throws?
I do believe I would make both of them, yes. But
I was in the broadcast. I was saying I'm really glad that it's not me. That had to be a stressful situation.
I mean, yeah, Eli, he could have made both. I guess he did all right making one, but me personally, it wouldn't have been that stressful, just another free throw.
Absolutely, absolutely. So one question I asked your brother, I do want to ask you is, what makes this group of guys that you get to play with this year so special?
I think we're all like pretty together as a team, doing it for each other, and like I feel like this is the most together team I've been on, not just basketball, but like every sport, like all of them.
Yeah, another thing I've mentioned too during the broadcast about the brothers Graham is you guys have really played a lot of different sports. You guys have been involved in cross country at one time. You've been involved with football. You've been involved with basketball, track, and golf, right?
Yeah, I've done a variety of sports.
Absolutely. So when you came into high school, was that like a goal of yours that you wanted to just kind of get your feet wet and try things, or where did that come from?
Not originally. It was just I saw my friends doing it, and I was like, he's doing it. I got nothing better to do, so I decided to like try it. And then some sports were like they were fun, and others I was like, I'll try this one instead. So just kind of both.
Okay. That makes sense. And the last thing I want to say is what advice would you give to any middle schooler or a younger student that might be getting ready to come into high school, start their athletic careers? What advice would you give to them coming into high school?
I would just say stick with it if you don't like it freshman year, because sophomore year gets a lot better. And you just got to be confident because, it's your first year in high school. You're not going to be the best one there, so you just got to stick with it.
Keep things kind of realistic. You're not going to come blow the doors off the place when you're a freshman.
Yep.
Well, Brandon, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Congratulations. Big win on homecoming night. Super exciting. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you, Mr. D.
Yep. Have a good night, man.
You too.